Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's Pelly and Prezi back with the Pelly and Prezi podcast. Today, special guest is the one, the only, Zach Miller.
Get in here, Zach. Man, it has been a minute.
It has been a while. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Pleasure to have you on the
Finally back
show.
with the podcast. It's feeling good.
Yes, sir.
So, today's first day back of school. 100%, everybody's here pretty much. How do you feel about it?
I'm liking it, man. You know, I'm not a big online school guy. I feel like I got a lot of distractions, and I'm a guy who's in honors classes, so it's a little bit tougher to just be online. So it's nice to have the face-to-face teaching.
Yeah, I understand what you can mean completely there. I mean, I like the online learning. I like being better with all my friends. I like being here.
I think
with
online
all
learning
you
was a
guys.
little easier for me personally, but I did miss the friends. Like, I miss being with all my friends and stuff. It's kind of cool that I get to see everyone back again.
So how'd you guys feel about like when we did the hybrid stage? Like, I kind of liked that. Like,
I did like the hybrid stage. It
felt weird.
Yeah, it
was
felt a
like,
little weird because it was like when you're going back to school, it felt like it. I mean,
felt like
for
you
high
could
school,
see everybody. Like,
yeah, for high school, it's
you
like
didn't
half
see some of your
population.
friends.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was a little weird. But I
Definitely.
think they did a pretty good job with it though.
Yeah, definitely very strange. I think my math class only had 3 people in it, so
Yeah,
that was a little
That's
weird.
the kind of stuff that was throwing me off.
So my shop class only had 2. So last night, folks, if you didn't know, last night was the Super Bowl between the Kansas City Chiefs and Tampa Buccaneers. How'd you guys feel about that game?
Well, you already know how I felt about it, Pelly. Since
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
big Brady fan, I mean, I just had to love it. I'd love to see it happen. I mean, 7 rings, unbelievable performance by Brady.
Goat. You can't even
deny it. He is the GOAT.
Greatest
6
of all
Super Bowls
time.
with the Patriots, 1 with Tampa. I mean, that was his 10th appearance at a Super Bowl. I mean, like, come on now. Like, you cannot deny it. He's the GOAT.
I agree. I mean, I'm not a big Tom Brady guy. I never have been. I think it's just one of those things where you get tired of seeing the same guy in the Super Bowl every year, unless you're a fan of him.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think it was a great matchup, him and Mahomes, because I think Mahomes, by the end of his career, is another guy that I think everyone will be talking about, saying that he's one of the greatest ever.
That's what I
be
said.
in the
Mahomes
pocket.
is young. Mahomes is young.
I mean, you got to think that's only his 3rd year, and he's already been to 2 Super Bowls, and he
Like,
won
yeah,
an MVP
exactly.
in one of those. So he did have a rough night last night. I unfortunately didn't get to watch the game, but I did see some of the stats, and it did look like he had a pretty rough night.
Yeah, he did.
But,
He
I mean,
couldn't get anything going.
That Tampa Bay team, they're hard to. That was a tough team. I think they beat a really good Packers team in the NFC Championship, and it was just, good for Tom Brady. 7th Super Bowl.
Mhm.
So,
Yes, I
That's what I said.
completely agree
Mahomes
with
is
you.
young. I mean, he's going to have plenty of years. I guarantee he'll be going to plenty of Super Bowls in his time of playing. I mean, just give him time to develop. I mean, it's just like, it's unfortunate because, like, he is a really good player, and he just wasn't playing his best game. I mean, I don't know if it was him. I mean, his line was not blocking, so it was also a big part of the line.
Yeah.
I'd have to say the
They
offensive
didn't have.
line.
They didn't have 2 of their left tackles. They didn't have 2 not left
Yeah.
tackles. They didn't have 2 tackles, which was very big for them.
What do you guys think of the NFL honors ceremony? Was on Saturday.
Yeah.
Some of the things came out. I think the biggest controversy one was defensive player of the
Yep, I
year.
didn't
Yeah,
even say
defensive
that.
player of
Going
the
to Aaron
year.
Donald. Me personally, I think both. Everyone's talking about TJ Watt. Sorry, getting snubbed, but I think Xavier Howard got snubbed. I mean, 10 interceptions in a season is just insane in the secondary. I
Who
mean,
knows?
Playing for the Dolphins, a team that's not that great. I mean, he really did carry their defense for them.
Yeah,
this
he
year,
did.
Of
so-
course, we're going to
he
hear
really
the old
did.
TJ Watt card because we do live in Pennsylvania, so it's always going to be Pittsburgh all the way. So
Yeah.
obviously they're going to want to go for TJ Watt. But
Aaron Donald was better.
I'd have to disagree. I still think the right choice was made.
And how about the offensive rookie of the year debate?
Ooh.
Justin Jefferson and Justin Herbert.
I mean, I'm a big Justin Jefferson guy.
Yes,
I
we
recently
know, we
just
know.
switched over to the Minnesota
You gonna
Vikings.
tell us why?
Why?
Yeah.
I'm just a big Justin Jefferson guy. I love the way he plays. I think he's a great route runner. He's got good hands at a young age. And of course his signature dance when he scores an end zone. It just really is fun
Could
to
you
watch him do
could
it.
you show us that dance?
I'm not quite too good at it. I do try to
Come
do
on.
it.
I mean,
Aw.
come on, the viewers
It's
want
for
to
the
see it. It's the first one
podcast.
back.
Come on.
First one back in a while.
I don't know. I'm not trying to embarrass I am the editor, so I'm not trying to embarrass myself.
Hey, you can
too
edit it
much.
out.
You just edited it out.
People don't want to see that.
It's always good laughs today on the Pelly and Prezi podcast. So we haven't talked in a long time.
I said, we haven't talked in a long time. We always talk about sports, and another thing we always talk about is video games. And a lot of the stuff that you guys miss in video games that we've been playing a lot is Minecraft.
Oh yeah, we've been playing a lot of Minecraft.
Really, like, I know people are gonna chirp and say Minecraft is a baby game, like no one likes that. It's like, get into it. Like, this guy, I know he doesn't like it.
Not at all.
He gets bored. He always gets bored of it. But me and Pelly,
such a fun game.
We think it's the best game.
Here's my question though. Why are we talking about Minecraft when NCAA released that they're going to be making another football game?
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go back
if you
to
haven't
that.
heard, folks,
we'll go back to Minecraft then.
The NCAA has announced that they are going to bring back college football games. They haven't made one since 2014.
It's crazy.
And I know I'm personally really excited for that.
I'm excited.
I know all my friends are excited for
Yeah,
that.
I swear every time I go to Pelly's house, we always play the old NCAA games.
Everybody always talks about NCAA football, but I think everybody's forgetting there's NCAA basketball games too.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll bring that back or not. But we can hope. But
bring it back. When was the last time they made
2010 was
2010.
Yeah.
I knew it was older.
I think an NCAA basketball 10 sells for about $150.
That's crazy.
And it was only $60 when it came out.
Yeah.
So you can see how much of a demand it is for a game that was made 10 years ago now, and it's just, I don't know, it's crazy to think that the last time we played a college football game for the first time when it came out was sixth grade.
7 years ago.
Yeah, we're seniors now, and that's just crazy to think about.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I know, I personally am I think we all three of us are big college football fans. We haven't talked since last college.
Yeah.
Since about
we haven't,
a
like,
while.
I don't think we ever even had one for the
we
national
never even
No, we
talked
didn't.
about the
We
national
didn't.
championship game, did we?
I don't
Between
think we
Ohio
did.
State and Alabama.
That was a good one.
Alabama did come up on top and won, their third or fourth national title in like 6 years or something
It's
like that.
crazy.
Something
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
Oh,
insane.
it's tough to keep them out, but you know who
Oh,
can?
yeah.
Joe Burrow and Justin Jefferson. They
Oh yeah,
definitely
they
keep them
can.
out.
LSU squad last year, national
That's a
champions.
team everyone's saying they wanted to play with in NCAA football, though.
Yeah, I
And
know.
Lamar Jackson's Louisville team.
Yep.
Some teams just would have been really, really good in
Re-
NCAA.
really fun to play with.
Pelly, I know you're a big WWE guy.
Oh,
I tend
yeah.
to bash it a lot, but I heard you had a big
Oh.
Royal Rumble. Maybe what was
Oh,
that, last weekend?
Last
yeah.
weekend, the Royal Rumble was on, and it was a blast. Drew McIntyre defended the WWE Championship against Goldberg. What else happened? Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns for the Universal belt.
Yep.
Roman Reigns came up on top, and then the Women's Royal Rumble. I think I forget her first name. Belair won,
But
and then
the men's Royal
and
Rumble.
the men's Royal
my
Rumble,
favorite guy.
Preston's favorite,
Edge.
Rated R superstar Edge won the match. It
I
was
did
a-
not get to see
it
it
was an
live,
awesome
unfortunately.
match.
I was working, but I did get to rewatch it at his house the other night.
It was
which
an
pretty
awesome
cool.
match. So for those of you who don't know, the Royal Rumble is a 30 men are in the ring, and the winner gets the opportunity to face one of the champions at WrestleMania, which is the biggest WWE pay-per-view of all time, for the titles, and they get to, and it's just pretty cool to think about for me personally.
Mm-hmm. And Edge entered at the number 1 spot.
Number one, there's only been like one or two other people that ever win from number one.
Yeah, I think it was like
Shawn
it
Michaels
was in Rey Mysterio at number
Mysterio,
2.
maybe. Yeah, so that was a pretty cool moment.
Sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Very.
Mm-hmm.
Always been a big WWE fan. It's great. Carlito's back.
Yes, Carlito did make a surprise return, if you know who that is.
If you know, you know.
I have to say, another thing that's been coming back is obviously we wouldn't have gotten to talk about it. Preston, I know you're not a big basketball guy, but
No,
between
you
me
guys
and
can
Pelly,
talk.
NBA basketball's back. I think the
NBA's
season.
back, yep.
I think for the most part, the season's going pretty much how everyone expected it to go. I don't think.
It's going pretty
Well,
smooth.
except for the Utah Jazz. I mean,
Oh, they're on
14
a
or
roll.
15-5 or 15-4 or
They
something
are
like
on
that.
a roll.
That's pretty, number 1 seed in the West, and I don't think anyone expected that to come out of
No.
there. Donovan Mitchell's leading them,
Mm-hmm.
doing his thing
Rudy
as a young
Gobert.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool to see them number one team.
Yeah, and then I don't think anyone thought the MVP debate almost halfway through the year would be between Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic. So,
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
That's a pretty big thing there too. So
Mhm.
college basketball, I don't think a lot's happening there right
No,
now.
the rankings have stayed about the same.
Texas did lose. They were ranked number 6, I believe. I forget.
Really?
I think they lost to
I know they lost to Texas Tech earlier.
I forget who they lost to, but it was an unranked team. Did beat the number 6 team in the nation. That's why I always like college basketball to see those kind of things. Alabama never really uses to an unranked team in football, but basketball, anything can happen. So
we know that this was the first time in I think college basketball history that Duke, North Carolina, and Kentucky were all unranked. That to me is just
this could be
absolutely insane.
I think the first time since I forget what year it was, but
1960, I think.
60 something that we could see a tournament without Duke, Kentucky, or North Carolina in it, and that's just really, especially with some of the talent that they got picked up out of high school.
Oh my gosh!
Especially Kentucky. I mean, they got like 3 of the top 30 guys coming out of high school. I just don't know what's going on there.
They're a young team. Same thing with Duke. Coach K even said that they're trying some different stuff with a young team and all this and that.
Well, Preston, I think this could be a good chance for you and I to talk.
Okay.
Our Mr. Pellegrino here. He's out here setting school records, tying school records for our basketball team.
My boy, Trenton Pellegrino.
10 threes against Juniata Valley
34
last week.
points.
Tied the school record, and he's going to be
you.
in the record books now. See a nice T. Pellegrino.
Nice T. Pellegrino tied with the first. It's crazy. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. So, speaking of high school basketball, I know me and Zach play on the boys team. We start off the season 0-4. And we're on a 3-game winning streak, and we have a game tonight. We have a game tomorrow, game Thursday, the game Saturday. Friday, game Saturday. So, I know how we've personally talked about it, but how do you feel about, like, all of the games in a row and 12 games in 28 days? And kind of, it's not just the boys, it's the girls, too.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's kind of a bittersweet thing. Like, I can recall as just all the years of playing any sport in high school, whether it's yourself saying it or it's your friends and teammates, no one likes practice. You like it, but like you don't want to practice. So you want to play a lot and you want to compete for a league championship or whatever you're competing for. So from that point of view, it's nice because you do have games all the time, and you don't have those 3 or 4 practices in a row where it seems like it's forever before a game. But then I can tell you, I know when we played Tussey Mountain and Claysburg back-to-back, I woke up that Saturday morning and I was really feeling the fact that we had 2 games in a row, and then that's like where you get into the point where it's like, I can see why they don't put back-to-back games for us. But, I mean, it is nice, but it's also, it's very tiring.
It's a hard week for you boys.
And 12 games in 3 weeks. We'll see how it goes after that. Hopefully we get, like, a week off leading up until playoffs from any games or anything like that.
That'd be nice. So, I know we always do a little segment on here, especially you now.
We did a little road trip.
Always come back. We did do a little road trip this weekend, in fact. We'll say that for another day.
We'll save it for another day, but we were talking about it in the car about our favorite go-to gas station snacks. You already know me and Pelly's, but we have to end it off with Zippy's favorite.
I did think I stepped in on
that.
I'll say it again.
Remind us.
So for a drink, I want to say it's a tie.
Well, if you can change it, you can change it.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm going to have to go with a nice either chocolate milk or Dr. Pepper. I'm with Pelly. I like a Dr. Pepper, but chocolate milk usually hits the spot for me. If we're going to a chip, probably either Flamin' Hot Cheetos or not a lot of people know about these. These are slept on. It's in a brown bag. It's Grandma Utz kettle cooked potato chips.
Oh, I know
They're in a brown bag. There's only regular and a barbecue. Those are my favorite chip, hands down. And then candy, always just got to go with a Reese's peanut butter cup. I mean, just can't go wrong. Chocolate and peanut butter. It's just, and with chocolate milk, it just goes down easily, and you can have yourself a nice day.
So, I know we talked about this. What is your favorite pizza place in the area?
Yeah. I don't think you answered this.
Pizza place. Oh, that's tough.
What's your go-to pizza?
Go-to pizza.
Yeah, when you're just around here, like
just regular.
You want a
pizza.
good
place?
You want a good
or
slice.
The pizza I want. Like the type of pizza I want or the place?
The place.
Place and type.
Place. So I'm gonna go place Dino's.
Dino's what you get. Dino's.
But my Dino's, I'm usually going buffalo chicken or just a regular pepperoni and sausage. But my favorite pizza all time is barbecue chicken pizza.
Mm.
And I've never had a better barbecue chicken pizza than Domino's.
Okay.
I've never had a better
So-
chicken bacon ranch pizza than Domino's.
So if I'm in the mood for that barbecue chicken and we're at Pelly's house watching some football games or something, I just gotta throw it on the delivery order.
Yep.
You
Oh,
Just
have
like
yeah.
to-
last night. I mean, we got some pizza and wings.
Got-
We got some Dr. Pepper.
Got some Dr.
little game day
Pepper.
drink, and we watched the Super Bowl
We
together.
did.
It
We
was
had
a
a
good time.
blast.
I was at work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was bagging groceries for probably a whole 20 people that came in the whole night. But
Yeah.
you know, it's all right. You
Yeah.
gotta get the bread somehow, as my man Dalton Davis would say. So.
So I know us three. This is part of our trip. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings over the weekend.
Oh,
How did
yeah.
you guys feel about Buffalo Wild Wings?
Well,
I liked it. Okay, I tell you what. I'll tell you a little story. I did not get like a super hot like sauce on my wings. I just got like the regular hot traditional wings. This man right here,
I'm
I
a
think
spice guy.
I think he doesn't get the hottest one, but it's a scale scale under.
Every time I go, I get the wild sauce, which
And
is just regular buffalo sauce, but it's the second hottest
is.
one on the menu.
He gave me a wing. I was dying. It was insane. We were trying to get other people to eat it. Pelly, you ate a bite of it, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I ate a bite of it. I'm not a really big spice guy. Like, I got lemon pepper wings, and they were really good. But I tried that spicy one, and it didn't finish well.
You just gotta. I mean, you dip it in some ranch, cools it down a little bit. It's not
Yeah,
too
I
bad.
forgot to dip it in ranch.
And I usually don't get carbonated drinks when I eat hot stuff because
Uh-huh.
it makes it worse. The bubbles on your tongue.
Yeah,
kinda make
I
it
noticed
worse.
that when
Yeah, I
I was taking
noticed
down.
that.
So I usually stick with sweet tea or water. So but I mean I guess I gotten used to eating a lot of spicy stuff over the years. Me and my dad go for wings a lot, and we just I don't know. I just always have eaten spicy food. Like anytime we make chicken at our house, it's usually buffalo chicken with some red hot on it. So it's just like you get used to it. and
Yep.
Eventually one day, you're just like, oh, it's not spicy anymore, and you need a spice upgrade soon. But no,
That
but
was good. It was good. Well, I guess on that note, I think we could end this one today. Unless any last words or
I'm
knowledge
good. I'm good.
today?
I think that was a good one.
Okay.
I think it's
okay.
great. I think
We'll wrap it up.
me and Prezi can both agree. It's great to be back. We're going to try to get the podcast out all the time we can. Make sure to like and subscribe for more, and comment any questions you have.